So hello guys, welcome. This will be our sample problem for the shear in beams. So problem natin, lagyan natin ng 1. We have a rectangular beam has the following properties. We have the BW or the B na 300. Let's draw it first. Okay. Hindi siya pantay. Okay. We have the BW 300 and then the D or the effective depth, which is equal to 525. We also have the strength of concrete FC prime 21 MPa, the diameter of stirrups na 10 mm, and then FYT at 275, and also tapos na. So the unknown here is the required spacing for the vertical stirrup. Yung S yung hinahanap natin dito. When the required strength VU is varying each problem, no, or item. So letter A, we have the VU, which is equivalent to 40 kilonewton. Okay, so letter A muna tayo. So let's compute, or let's see, let's check ulit yung ating process or steps in vertical stirrup design. So first, calculate the shear force VU. But in our case, given na yung VU sa atin, so ito na yung gagamitin natin na VU. Okay, so next, calculate the shear strength provided by the concrete VC, wherein for non-pre-stressed beams without actual force NU, VC shall be calculated by this formula. We have VC, so let's compute first the VC. We have the formula of 0.17 lambda FC prime BW D. So pwede din naman natin gamitin yung 1/6 kasi mas exact yun, no? 1/6. So 1/6 na lang tuloy yung gamitin natin para maganda. So ito yung strength provided by the concrete. By the concrete. So let's compute it first, no? Ito yung second step. Ang VC natin, we have 1/6. So dito kasi, nahati siya sa dalawang process. Meron tayong VC na simplified, na discuss natin nung nakaraan, and then we have the detailed, wherein dito sa problem natin, kapag hindi stated na detailed or simple detailed yung problem, I mean yung computations, we were going to use the simplified calculations. So in our case, let's use the simplified calculations, wherein ito na yung formula niya. So yung detailed na discuss na natin, nasa PowerPoint yun. So yung simplified, ito naman. Yung lambda natin, wala naman sinabing anong klaseng concrete yung ating sa problem. So we will going to use the lambda equivalent to 1, wherein yung 1 is normal weight concrete. Kapag hindi sinabi, automatic assume natin normal weight. Then we have the square root of FC prime, wherein we have 21 MPa, and then the BW or the width of the beam na 300, and the depth or the effective depth na 525. So computing for the value of VC, we can get 120 0.29, I think. Double check. Yan, tama. So, makakompute natin dito since naka-mm siya, naka-mm, tapos ito MPa. So, makakompute natin dito is in Newton. So, 120,292.612 in Newton. So, we want it in kilonewton since ang kailangan natin is in kilonewton. Ito na. So, palitan natin or i-convert lang natin. Divided by 1,000, we have 120.293 kilonewton. So, we have the value of the VC. So, ito na ba yung hinahanap? Hindi pa, no? So, ang layo pa natin. Pero, may one step na tayo. So, next, solve natin ito. I-check natin yung value ng phi VC. If nag-greater than yung VU natin sa phi VC, we will going to proceed to this step 3. Kapag less than naman, but greater than, kapag less than yung VU dito sa phi VC, but less than daw, ay but greater than 1/2 or yung kalahati nito, magpo-proceed tayo sa step 5. Ito, mag-compute tayo ng minimum area of stirrup. And then lastly, if less than, the beam section is capable to carry the required shear. So meaning, no computations na. So mag-stop na tayo dito. Beam section is capable to carry the required shear. So kahit wag na tayong mag-compute ng spacing, ito na yung sagot natin. Okay. Let's try natin. So let's compute first the value of phi. Dito na lang, no? Ito sa kabila. Letter A pa lang naman. Phi VC. So, yung phi natin for shear is always 0.75. No? 0.75 multiplied by the VC, 120.293. We can get the value of phi VC na 90.22 kilonewton. So, compared natin itong value na to sa VU. We have yung VU natin is equal to 40 kilonewton. So, as you can see, less than ba siya or greater than? So, yung VU natin is less than the value of VVC. No? So, anong pwedeng nating sabihin? Kapag less than, ito na. Kailangan nating i-check yung value pa ng kalahati nito. So, yung 90 natin, VU is less than phi VC. So, kailangan nating i-check pa ito, yung kalahati ng phi VC. So, 1/2 phi VC is equal to, divide 2 nyo lang, 45.109 kilonewton. So, as you can see, yung VU natin is less than pa rin dito sa value ng 1/2 phi VC. So, therefore, so yung VU natin is less than pa rin 1/2 phi VC. Therefore, yung procedure natin dito is this. So, the beam is section. So, with these calculations, with a given value of VU na 40, the beam is capable to carry the required shear. Yun. Yun na yung sagot. Okay. Letter A. Bye-bye. Easy peasy. 5 points. So next, we have the letter B. B. Which is equal to, yung VU natin is equal to 90 kilonewtons. So same, meron na din tayong VC. So same lang naman yung VC sa lahatan, no? So we can check already the value of VVC. VVC natin is equal to 90.22. So greater than pa rin siya, tama? I mean less than pa rin siya, no? But greater than na siya sa 1/2 VVC. 1/2 VVC, which is equal to 45.109 kilonewton. So with this, pwede nating maano yung condition nito. VU is less than VVC, which is correct. Since yung 90 natin is mas maliit compared sa 90.22. So here we have VU is less than VC, but greater than sa 1/2 VVC. Nagets ito? So with this, proceed daw tayo sa step 5. Wherein yung step 5 natin is equal to ito equal. If VU is less than VVC but VU is greater than 1/2 VVC, ito na yung gagamitin natin. Wherein makakompute na tayo kaagad ng value ng spacing, no? So paano natin ma-solve to? So ayan, we have 1/2 VVC, VU, VVC. So kailangan natin isulat lang yung area minimum natin, area ng stirrup na minimum, which is equal to, meron tayong dalawa pagpipilian dito. Tapos kung alin yung mas malaki, of course, pero kailangan natin i-check siya both, no? So ayan, check natin. AV mean, we have 0.062 square root of FC prime, BWS FYT. And then isang pang AV mean is 0.35 BWS FYT. So meron na kayong given, I mean yung formula. So with this, kaya nating ma-solve yung spacing natin both. Where yung spacing natin dito, yung kukunin natin, syempre yung mas maliit. Tama, spacing yan eh. Yan. So ano ba yung AV mean natin? Sa problem natin, yan na yung area ng stirrup. So with this, binigay naman sa atin yung diameter of stirrup na 10 mm. And then also, di ba yung AV mean natin is yung area ng stirrup na nagre-resist ng shear. So kung ito yung stirrup natin, saglit na, ayusin ko na. Ito. So yung shear natin is pag ganito, di ba may dalawa tayong force na nagre-resist kasama yung concrete. Ito na yung area ng AV natin, or yung ating area ng stirrups, wherein i-consider natin kung ilang legs yung stirrups natin. Hindi naman pwedeng isa lang yan, no? So in our case, kapag hindi sinabi, automatic assume natin is dalawang legs. Okay, so isulat natin dito yung AV mean. We have pi over 4. Ilan yung diameter niya? We have 10 mm. 10 squared times 2, since 2 legs. Okay, it is equal to 0.062 FC prime 21. Okay lang. So we have the BW BW na 300, and then the S na unknown. All over FYT na given, we have 275. So with this, we can compute for the value of S. Bye-bye. S natin is around 506. Or ito, simplify nyo na lang siya para mas madali, no? So pwede nyo gawin is S is equal to ito itaas nyo doon, AV min times FYT. Tapos ito naman ibaba nyo 0.062 para di wag na kayong mag ship solve BW. Ganun. Minimum area of shear reinforcement is yun na yun, diameter ng bars. Pi over 4 then squared 2 FYT 275 divided by 0.62 square root of FC prime 21 times the value of BW. So tama, 506.79 mm. So next, AV min naman ulit. We have pi over 4 then squared times 2.35 BW 300 tapos S, and then divided by FYT 275. S natin is equivalent to 411.399. Okay. So ito na ba yung sagot? Pipili lang na mas maliit tapos ito na. Hindi, no? So kailangan natin i-check, of course, yung maximum spacing of shear reinforcement natin. So kailangan natin i-check to kasi what if yung maximum pala is 200 lang. So lalagpas na ito. Kung ma-observe nyo na malalaki yung spacing niyan since yung VU natin is maliit lang. So kapag maliit lang yung VU natin, kokonti lang yung i-resist ng ating shear reinforcement. So kahit luwagan natin, 'di ba? Kahit luwagan natin yung spacing, okay na okay tayo. Pero dapat hindi tayo lumampas sa maximum spacing niya. So with this, kapag mas maliit yung VU natin, of course, yung gagamitin nating maximum spacing dito is ito, no? Kapag malaki naman, so kailangan masinsin dapat. So ito naman yung pipiliin nyo. Pero in our case, ito yung pipiliin nyo since naka minimum naman. Kapag minimum, automatic ito na yung gagamitin nyo. Minimum lang naman, no? So kapag minimum, ito yung gagamitin nyo. So we have the D over 2. Lagay lang natin dito. Tapos 600 S. So D over 2 natin is we have D na 525 divided by 2. We have 262.5. So among the four, we can say that the lesser value or the smallest value of spacing is this one. So nagpara-compute pa tayo nito, pero ito lang yung gagamitin. So of course, kailangan nyo din ma-check. Ito yung maximum. Okay. Letter B done. Block. Alisin ko nga to. For letter C, we have the value of VU na 120. Ay, shucks. So, ayan, check natin yung VVC natin. We have 90.22. So, greater than na yung VU natin. Sa phi, VC. Therefore, proceed tayo dito sa step number 3 na calculate the shear strength VS to be provided by the stirrup. So kung yung VC natin is provided by the concrete, ito naman VS is provided by the stirrup. Wherein, to compute, meron naman tayong main equation dito na VU is equal to VS plus VC. Okay. So, VS natin is equal to VU over V minus VC. Compute for VS, we have the value of 120 times V na 0.75 minus VC na magkano yung VC natin? 120.293. VS is equal to 39.707 kilonewton. So with this, meron na kayong VS. Next step nyo is compare the VS into this 2/3 of FC prime BWD. Kapag less than yung nakuha nyo sa 2/3, proceed kayo sa step number 4, spacing of stirrups. Kapag naman greater than, the beam is inadequate, meaning mag-adjust kayo ng sizes ng beam. Palitan nyo yung size ng beam, tapos proceed ulit kayo sa step 1. Okay. So in our case, check lang natin yung value ng 2/3 square root of FC prime BWD. 2/3 natin is equal to, yung 2/3 FC prime natin is equal to 21. We have 300 and then the D na 525. Value of this is equal to 2/3 FC prime 21 300 525. We have 481.170 kilonewton. So, ano nakikita natin dito? We have VS is less than. No? Very, very less than. So, meaning, VS natin is less than 481.70. Proceed to step number 4. Kaya na nga natin ang step 1, 2, 3, 4. Step number 4 natin, compared naman natin ulit yung VS natin into this 1/3 FC prime BWD. So, check lang natin. Palitan nyo lang to ng 1, yung 2/3 nyo. 1/3. 1/3 natin of square root of FC prime BWD is equal to 240.585 kilonewton. So from this, may check natin yung VS natin is less than 240.585 kilonewton. So meaning less than tayo. So meaning yung S max natin na gamitin is yung mas maluwag. Kapag mas maliit yung VS, kakonti lang naman yung i-carry niya. So kahit luwagan natin. So we can use S max na D over 2 or 600 mm. And of course, kailangan nyo din i-check yung value ng spacing niya mismo. Galing dito sa VS. Ito na. We have AV, FYTD, and then V over VS. Yung S natin is equal to AV, FYTD over VS. Tama. Tama yan. Wait naman hindi. Yung S natin is, yung AV natin is pi over 4, 10 squared we have the value of, we have the value of 2 kasi 2 legs. Tapos FYT natin, 275. Tapos yung D natin, we have 525. Over VS natin na 39.707. Or in Newton pala to. 39,707 since naka-mm siya. Yung spacing natin dito is equal to 571.14 mm. So among the three, yung D over 2 natin is equal to 262.5 ulit yun. So among the three, 600, 262, and 571. Ano yung pinakamaliit? So we have here the value of D over 2 and the spacing. Picture. So ganun lang po. May ano naman, may guide naman. So try nyo yung last letter D and letter E for you to practice na din. So ganun yung concept. Ito na. Tapos nagamit na din natin lahat ng steps. So mostly sa shear in beams, ganito lang yung mga tanungan, no? You have the spacing sa mga board exam. Tapos pag minsan kapag medyo medyo gusto nilang nilagyan ng detail, dapat aware din kayo sa mga formulas and detail calculations. So all in all, ito naman yung parating nagagamit. Okay. So ayan, screenshot.